Hi YouTube, my name is Joshica. This is my very first recording. So, yay me. And let me take my little headphones out here. But I'm bringing out my first recording just for my weight loss journey, even if nobody else watches it but me. I want to be able to just physically see over time what I've accomplished. So that's what this is all about. I have a video on here for my daughter and her hair growth journey that she's had over the last year. And it's been amazing just to watch that. But this is kind of personal. Um, I'll start off by telling you just a little bit about me because I want to make sure that this stays under 10 minutes. So I am 30. Hmm, that's bad when you forget how old you are. I just turned 36. That's why. I just turned 36 in May. I absolutely refuse to go another year being as big as I am now. It's not me. It's not for me. My frame is a larger set frame. So I can be at a 12 and make it work. But where I am now is not working for me. So that's where I am right now is about losing weight. And this is just my journey. I've actually been on this journey for a few weeks, but I haven't had the opportunity to make the video. So that's what I'm doing now. As far as my life, I'm a Christian in love with God. I mean, He's been in love with me when I wasn't in love with Him, and so I owe Him, my life. And I'm married to the most awesome man ever. He is so strong. He supports everything I do. Even this, he just supports it. He is my encouragement. I have a best friend who she's my encouragement. I have a lot of encouraging people around me. So that's positive. I have three beautiful children. My oldest son is 15, my middle son is 14, and my baby girl just turned 11. So that's a motivator for me too. My children are about to be grown. I got pregnant with my first child at 19, and I always said the positive thing about getting pregnant that early and having children that early is that when they're grown, you won't be old. And I just refuse to turn 40 and still don't have the body that I want. I still don't have the shape that I want. I still am not in the health that I want to be in. So as you can see, I'm kind of still in my workout clothes. Not too long left the gym and came home. And so I'm still in my workout clothes. Zero makeup, people. So this must be a good day. Zero makeup. Trust me, I have hair. I'm not bald by any stretch of the imagination, but it's up in a ponytail. And this is pretty much how I look when I hit the gym. And, hey, you with no makeup is you. That's the you that you go to sleep with. That's the you that you make, wake up with. You can make yourself up all day long, but you know what? You is still you. So this is me. And you like it, you love it. I can't help it if you don't. But, I'm very nice. I love people. But this is my season to get it together. And that's kind of what this is about, me getting it together. So I moved to the city I'm in now. It'll be 3 years in July. And when I first moved here, I actually was in a size 30 32. I had a size 30 32 pair of pants upstairs now. That's what I started in when I moved here almost 3 years ago. I worked from home at the point before I moved here, and I was so sedentary. I didn't get anything done. That, on top of my eating habits, really just wasn't working at that point. So when I first moved here and I started to move around more, I actually got a job outside of the home. I started dropping weight. And as my pant size changed, I actually started desiring to lose weight more because when it first started happening, it wasn't on purpose. But as it started happening, I really began to say, you know what, I want this. And so I started purposely trying to lose weight. So I'm actually between a 26 and a 28 now. I've actually already started losing weight. And then some things started happening. I was working a stressful job, very stressful corporate position. I will say that honestly. And the weight didn't come back. But at that point, I stopped desiring to do so. And I stopped. I no longer lost weight. And I got to the point 2 weeks ago where I was just like, that's it, enough is enough. I was kind of like Miss Kamonica. I was looking at her page and I was just laughing when, in her first video, she was saying how she looked at herself next to another person who was also big and she still looked big. And for me, it's the same way. When you're a big girl and you're standing next to other big girls, but you're the biggest big girl, that's a problem. And so I was tired of looking at pictures of me where I could look at my face, from the neck up and I look cute. But then when it is a body shot or a torso shot, you're sick because it doesn't look good to you. Now, I'm not going to say everybody's going to be a size 26 and hate it. There may be some people out there who are a size 26 and love it, and that's fine. But for me, I know diabetes, I know heart conditions, strokes, and I know the things that run in my family, and I refuse to let the enemy overtake me with my own foolishness because I have a choice. I can do something about it, and I'm going to. And so that's what this is about. Right now, my goal pants is a 24. I do set realistic goals, small goals. I'm not really into, at this point, setting weight goals, but I'm setting size goals. So my first goal is a size 24. I want to be able to completely not fit any 26, any 28, not fit them. I want them to just be too big. And I want to be completely in a 24. So that's my first goal at this point. Um, what I do take daily vitamins. I am going to say whatever vitamins, supplements, minerals, whatever I talk about, I'm not a doctor, not a physician in any stretch of the imagination. I'm not going to recommend anything to anybody. I'm just going to tell you what works for me. Because what works for me may not work for you. What works for you may not work for me. But I will tell you what I take and take it with a grain of salt. You want to try it, go ahead. I'm not going to say I'm endorsing it because I won't. But right now, I do take women's complete one a day, uh, active metabolism. Now, I was taking women's one a day weight smart, in which I love that vitamin so very, very much, but they stopped making it. Next alternative was this one. Kind of like Miss Kamonica, it made me a little jittery at first, and then it did go away for me. It did go away. So I do still take it. As far as I take a lot of water in, I drink vitamin water when I work out because I do want something of sustenance, just to bring those electrolytes back into play when I work out. As far as working out, I get it in and I love it. I mean, I get it in. Um, I have a gym here in my complex, so there's zero excuse. Okay, it's just intolerable for me not to hit the gym. That's just that simple. So I walk to the gym. I use that as my warm up to get the blood pumping and flowing. I hit the treadmill. I put it on a 2.5 elevation. Now I walk at a 2.9 speed. And so 30 minutes, I want to get at least a mile in. I will say I get my mile in within 21 minutes now. It used to take me almost a full 30 minutes because it was slower. I walked at a slower pace. I've worked my way up to getting it in now at about 21 minutes, and then I'm just cooling down the rest of the time. I do the elliptical, and I do that for 15 minutes on the level 4 resistance, and then I use another 5 minutes to cool down. So I get a 50-minute, I'm sorry, workout in every day. That plus the time walking to the gym and back. I do not drive. It makes no sense. I'm going to work out. I'm not going to drive. I'm going to walk and walk back. So I get it in every day. And I will say, honestly, over the last 2 weeks, I've seen major changes, major difference, just in my energy level. And I'm hoping to just be able to share those changes from being a fat girl with you. So that is pretty much it for now. I'm going to talk a little more later about the fat girl mentality. But for now, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys follow me. I'm not going to post every week. I won't do that. Probably every 2 weeks. As far as scale, I'm not going to go into what I weigh right now either. But that's pretty much it. So let's see what happens over the next year. Bye.